I believe that the way the internet is generally structured, what we in Nigeria term fooling drives virality so well. Generally, and it's
What
not
we
just a
say,
Nigerian thing. It's not just a Nigerian
mm,
thing. It's not just a Nigerian thing. Globally, globally, what we call fooling, what we actually call fooling in this part of the world, drives virality easily. Now, some people stumble into it. Some people do it intentionally. In Nigeria, we still have a lot of people that stumble into it. They stumble into fooling and then they become popular and they continue it. Now, some people stumble into fooling, they don't understand what they stumbled into. After they become popular, they become forgotten. So, some people study it, they get help, and they continue in that fooling path. I don't necessarily think that it's a Nigerian becoming dumber. I think it's just the way the internet is structured. The internet is structured. I mean, back then when we used to talk about content marketing, way back, we say things like content marketing is used to attract, to educate, to entertain, to engage, to inform, those kind of things. Right now, the bulk of the internet is used to entertain at the moment. The information part is a tiny section. And if you can validate this when you look at the most popular search terms. There was a report that came out recently talking about the most popular search terms across the world. In some countries, you would see things like pornography, like cow. When you investigate those cultures, you realize that these things are entertaining for the people who are searching for it. You see things like in Nigeria, I think the most popular term here is marriage. Marriage is entertainment. From the way we want to know about it, from the amount, the way we do the parties, the way it is celebrated, it is entertainment. So the reality is that majority of us are on the internet to run away from our physical life. So I don't want to come
to run away from
on
our physical life, from our
yes,
problems.
yes, exactly. We want to run away from our reality, and so fooling, enjoying someone full is like makes us happy. The reality is that we don't want to be the one who is fooling. We don't want to be the one. Like the Yorubas have a proverb or a saying that says that madness is interesting to watch. It's difficult to bet.
Yes,
That sort of thing.
yes.
It goes in that line. So we don't want to be the one that is
Yeah.
fooling, but we want to watch others fooling. So when others are fooling, we would support them, we would amplify their voices. And that's why you see that some people who say these days are like, the people that were platforming, they don't just have sense. The reality is that those people that are saying that we're platforming senseless people, they also enjoy the content of the senseless people. They also enjoy the content, they amplify the content. They
They
talk
also
about
have
it.
they will quote it.
They will quote it. So if you are quoting something, what you are giving is validation to that thing. If I'm not interested in any topic, I would not even put my mouth at all. If I want to put my mouth, I'll put my mouth after the topic has finished. That's how I put my leg on the feet on the ground that I am not interested in this topic. I don't want to discuss it with anybody. I just want to share my opinion. I don't want to amplify it because once you amplify it, you quote it, you reply to it. What you are doing is you are increasing the reach of that particular content, whether good or bad. Someone sees a bad content, say like maybe a disturbing video, and then they are quoting that video to tell people not to engage it, not to watch it, or to report it. What you're doing is you are validating the poster of that video. So for me, the group think the head is to go in the direction of fooling. That's the head thinking on the internet is to go in the direction
Are
of fooling.
businesses capitalizing on these things?
In fact, businesses are. If you go to TikTok, that's when you know that business owners are fooling, like massively fooling. At one time, I saw some business owners on TikTok, and I began to ask myself, like, is it because of you want to sell market that you're fooling yourself? You wear makeup clothes in your bosom areas as extra breasts. You wear bigger stuff on your bum bum, and then you are dancing. I'm like, is it because of you want to drive more awareness, you want people to know you, want people to, because business owners are trying to tap into that fooling, that thing we call fooling, which is pretty much entertainment. Business owners are trying to leverage it, and that's the beauty. And some people leverage it in in a in a premium way. Some people leverage it in a value for money way. What Vicky James is doing, for example, she's leveraging entertainment in a premium way. She knows that the social currency is entertainment, online entertainment. She's entertaining audiences, entertaining people. She has become more popular since she got married because she's now featuring in skits. She's now showing videos of herself and her husband. She is a business owner. She's leveraging it. People call it fooling. People call it cringing. But she's leveraging entertainment. And she's doing it in a
But
premium way.
they will still go to our page to go
Absolutely,
watch it.
absolutely. You people are now following her. People who don't care. Like for fashion designer, majority of a fashion designer's followers would be, or a fashion business would be females. You will now find that male figures are now even going to follow her. They want to get entertained, and that's. In fact, I was speaking about this to someone who was consulting with me. I think a few days earlier in the week, and I was telling him. I said the fact that you're a business owner, you need to understand the trends. You need to understand the landscape in itself, the social media landscape. What you call fooling, what we both are calling fooling, is entertainment. So, how you want to entertain people, whether it's in jokes, whether it's in satire, whether it's in sarcasm, any way you want to entertain people, whether it's even controversial takes, I can assure you that there are people who give controversial opinions that there are people who agree, but they will never come out to say they agree. So when people are roasting that person, they are just there laughing that you shared my opinion that I agreed with you, but let them roast you.
And then roast you.
So the way people are roasting that person, they are also getting entertained reading the comments. And that's why you would see a certain behavior. People see a popular post after they watch the video or they see the picture, they go to the comments. They go and read comments. The reason why people are going to read comments as an extra leg is because they just want to get entertained. It's simple. That's why you see, if you go to social media, if you observe social media behavior, you see people will say the comment section is even more interesting than the video.
On the video. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.